So, what's the plan for today?
Racer.
Supposed to go to Farmington, but there is this liquid stuff falling out of the sky right now. But you called, a couple of them's already there waiting on us, and they say it's dry down there.
They said it's not raining there, so we'll head that way.
What are we testing down there today?
Marlon is going to test on the track, mainly for him to get used to the car, and then Zach, I'm going to try to make some shakedowns, I think, try to see what happens. Just get a routine in the car, but other than that, that's about it for the day down there.
And there is talks if that liquid stuff just so happens to roll in down there and move. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, there's talks of, depending on what happens, if it gets canceled or whatever happens today, that obviously something somewhere else might happen.
Yeah, we might go to Venezuela.
Sounds good to me. So we're going to go south of the border, depending on how good the day goes at the track. And then...
Which, for the race we're testing for, if it's sprinkling a little bit, we might stay.
That would be crazy. But we're going to hit the road, get loaded up, hit the road, get to Farmington, and see what happens. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Happy birthday, Zach!
Woo! 21! It did. It wasn't bad.
It's raining out here,
It's
and
raining. Look at the watch.
Yeah.
It just went
I
down.
don't know if we can see it or not. It's literally raining out here, and there you go with the test pass in the rain.
Out there, and it got on top of the tire, and I don't know, you'll be able to tell, but it spun, and I don't know if on the shit, something happened, and it was spinning, and all of a sudden just grabbed again and took back off. Felt like it tried to pull the wheels off the ground.
Didn't it bang limiter? That's what it sounded like out here.
I don't think so. It might have, but it was because it spun. But right after that,
Hey, you hear that? That's a Gap train coming through. His name's Hood Rat.
that's right. Hooks in friggin' water.
While you two are arguing over the phone here, and Robbie and Zach are arguing over,
Race car stuff.
yeah, that last pass,
Of Zach's? Or
yours,
mine?
yours.
Oh, yeah, so we turned it down and went even faster, which is a good thing, I guess, but it's not really what we're looking for Dig or Die, I don't think. Maybe later in the rounds. But I think we're going to turn it down a little more and try to get that desired 60 foot we're going.
Right. What about Zach's pass?
It looked a little spicy.
Yeah.
I think he said I actually lost some in the 60 foot. We had
Right.
turned up a little bit too much, but it looked
But
like a dog.
then again though, it was drizzling rain
It was.
again.
It's been, every time we got to make a pass, it drizzles.
So I mean, how many?
But he says some tires ain't, well, they're from like the March Dig or Die, but they don't have any passes on them. But I think them tires are about slap wore out, honestly.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'll get with him. I don't want to mess with him while they're going over the tune and everything, but once he gets his passes done.
Which we made some shock adjustments and stuff on his, and we might have went a little too far when you look at the videos.
True.
So we can look at that and see if
So I wasn't down the starting line that time. I was trying to get the top in here, just see how it was coming up.
Right.
Towards.
I know Brooke got one. I think Robbie was filming, so we'll take a look at them. Maybe make some more adjustments and go back. I'm sure we'll go back out there. It needs a better look than that.
Right.
But whenever it shifted to second, it got a little sideways, too spicy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, let's get back out of here and see what we can get you guys to put down.
Hell yeah.
So we've got about 3, maybe 4 hits. Thoughts so far?
I think the last hit, it went pretty fast. To the 330, I cut off before the full 8th, but I think that may be okay for later rounds at Dig or Dive, but definitely not first round. So we got it saved if we think it'd take that kind of RPM.
Yeah, you got some data.
Yeah, but now we're going to try to turn some of the RPM down and maybe ramp the boost in faster to try to simulate the exact same thing, but at the same time be a little slower. Trying to really hone in on the first round, because you get to the later rounds, you got to get the first rounds. So,
True.
But that's the thing about Dig or Die. You really gotta almost risk it in the first round to go fast, because then every pass after that you build on that. So
Right.
if you can go fast first round and you just put a little bit in every single pass, and you kind of set yourself up to win.
Yeah, it's going to determine too. I mean, obviously you're not running until Saturday, but
Right.
you kind of get to see what the guys are doing Friday. Then
Right. So we get to see. Is it supposed to rain?
Maybe
So-
Saturday morning.
So Robbie and Zach, they run Friday, as long as the R word holds out.
yeah,
But
do the
If-
no ring dance.
yeah, if they get to race on Friday, then we'll the cars are set up different. The bias is different. Power plants are different. Transmissions are different. Gears are different. But at the same time,
Numbers are numbers.
numbers are numbers. And, if they can do it, this car should be able to. So we'll be able to gain a little bit off that. And I think Leo as well with the truck. He'll be in small tire. I'm at Extreme Street. But we also got a 40-mile cruise. So this thing is now on M1, which is not against the rules. They wouldn't change it. Before I went M1, I did beg them to change the rules, and they wouldn't do it. And I'm just not going to let anybody else do it before I do it. I'm not going to let somebody else have an advantage over me. So it's on M1 now. But I'll be honest, man, this thing drives pretty good now, and it stays pretty good in AFRs. If I let out of it, it goes lean now. So I'm hoping we can just do the whole cruise, and it makes it. If it makes it, I think we got a real contender to go far for sure.
You quiet?
Yeah, just had the first couple of hits was a little struggle. We had to change some fuel table things up with the new converter.
You bet.
stator.
Yeah.
Stator change, yeah.
Made it
Yeah.
a little tighter, so I had a little more load and using a little more fuel. So then somebody did something on the third one.
I didn't turn it off. I was sitting in the car the whole time, but somehow my CO2 got turned off, and it shot up to like 5,300 RPM, and I let go of the button, and it left 5,300 RPM at 5 pounds?
5 pounds. It made
And-
5 pounds the whole way.
And it about wheelied. But
It was crazy.
it hooked. It actually cut a really good 60 foot. Actually, I haven't said any numbers right.
No, you ain't
So
saying it. It cut a 2060 foot.
Yeah, it cut the exact. Well, I'll tell you this: it cut the exact 60 foot we're aiming for, but it did it with RPM instead of boost, so it hit the tire harder than we need. But if we can just duplicate that with boost instead of RPM, we'll be good.
So, in other words, there's a mathematical equation.
I don't have any math. It's theoretical.
Theoretic. See, there you go.
Theoretical.
Theoretically, it's mathematically, theoretically.
I mean, in all
All
honesty,
that.
It's Einstein.
and all
Einstein
honestly,
stuff.
none of us know what we're doing. We're just
It's all dart
hitting
throwing.
buttons and hoping for the best.
Yeah,
So,
we all just back here throwing darts or hooking it from the 50
yeah.
50-yard line.
We're throwing Hail Marys out here.
Well, from what I've seen so far,
It's working.
it's pretty daggone close and spot on. So,
Right. I did make a bar change, so we'll see what happens with
we'll
that.
see what happens on the next pass then.
Yep.
I think it's about time to make some passes with this one now. just gonna make a 60-foot hit on this one. The road's getting pretty wet.
You get the last clip.
Maybe not. I'm sure Trevor's probably gonna do something else. But I've not got really talked to you much all night.
Oh, yeah.
You made passes, and
Not good passes.
every time you went to make a pass, it's like it's tried to drizzle rain.
I mean, bad data's still good data. Still got
Bad data as in don't do hits in the rain.
But you did anyway.
Yeah, I did. I tried to do a whole 8th mile burnout,
And actually,
but
you
I
done
finally
pretty good.
quit. I finally let up.
Right.
Pretty good.
But overall, like I said, you got some.
It was a tie. It was dead nuts tie.
We're just testing.
Did it?
Yeah.
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 All right, we'll let him go over and talk whatever he's doing over there. Obviously, you probably didn't get the passes you wanted, but you got some data. So
And I got some seat time that I was wanting to get because I haven't. It's been a while since I've been in the car,
right,
and I mean I feel decent, like just from the past, like just sitting in the car.
get yourself used to everything. What
Yeah.
you need to
Everything's
do.
new now, and it's just we'll see. I mean, it's all new stuff. I just want to see.
Well, I can say as far as for me, and I know Trevor and the rest of them are, I'm proud of you for sticking with it, not giving up.
Yeah.
You,
So,
you
like I
just had a good attitude.
Yeah, like I
about
told
it, so.
Trevor,
Mexico.
it's not that I'm trying to go out there and beat Robbie, beat
no.
anybody in the class.
Well,
I'm
here's-
trying to go out there and do PBs for myself
Right.
and get better. And as long as the car's going down smooth and consistent,
Shit
I
all
don't
you
care.
want to.
But if you go out there and win and go rounds, that's
He better come to beat me. That's all I'm saying.
if you go out there and beat this guy, that's fine too, because you're racing with us, so that's just
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I'm not
one,
I'm
one
going out
basically
there.
one for Carolina Performance to win.
I'm going
so.
out there to do.
You're going out there for Zach to win for Zach.
Yeah.
And as far as like I said,
I
seat
want,
time.
I want seat time. I want just personal stuff. I'm not going for numbers.
We talked
It's
about this
just-
the other night.
Yeah,
Look
it's
how many
just-
laps I've got on my car
Yeah.
all year on the same setup.
Right.
So all mine's new converter, new trans, new motor that's fresh. I mean, that's probably the 3rd or 4th hit I've put on it.
It
besides
actually is,
dyno
yeah.
stuff,
Besides
I mean-
dyno time.
You're on the right track, though.
I mean, I just want seat time and to get comfortable and do better with myself all around. So
If it doesn't work out Friday night, I think they're doing double entry. So they're talking about you run Extreme Street Saturday.
yeah, so I
would be
might do
good.
something like that. I thought about running the small tire, no crap, no cap,
Nah.
just because I want
Get passes.
passes, and if I'm gonna take someone out, I'd like to take a small tire car out. You know, so
All right. Well, like I said, it's starting right here, so we're gonna get these
no,
loaded.
just quit. We can let the roads dry. We can try again.
I doubt to go drive this late, but we're gonna
You
get
got the car to do it, though.
you guys loaded up, and
Oh, I'm street driving back. I drove from my house here.
oh yeah, that's right, you did. Street car.
We're not going to talk about how far his house is. from
It's
here.
Eighth of a mile.
It's a couple miles away, but hey, I still
Couple
drove
eighth
here.
miles.
You see a trailer here for me? There's one for Trevor. This is my spot. Okay.
Way down in Venezuela.
I see your name on
I'll spray paint my name out there.
Right. Well, either way.
Clip. Cut.
Clip.
See you next time. Gang, gang.
Like, share, and subscribe.
it. Me too. Hood Rat Racing.
It's the lights glaring on you. Let everybody see an ugly mug.
Hood Rat Racing.
All right, all right, guys. Like I said, Hood Rat Racing. Subscribe to him. If you want to see more of this guy right here,
Both of us, yeah.
this guy right here. Now, Trevor done a video, and last video he's giving you a really, really hard time. But I'm going to say this: Zach makes Hood Rat Racing channel.
Yeah, he's the comic relief.
Yeah, I try. I mean, someone's got to be goofy because I get made fun of regardless. It don't matter, so might as well just
So,
try to make it
Embrace
profitable.
it. Embrace
Make it
it.
Embrace it.
profitable, right?
Embraced.
so he
So,
So I can retire us both one day.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the goal.
Goofiest
so he
person in
cares. He cares.
Yeah.
He shows a little love.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Sometimes.
We'll catch you on the next one.